Do you want to know what's happening in the Houston real estate market today? In this video, I'm going to break down the numbers for September 2023 and let you know what's happening in today's real estate market here in Houston. If you're a homeowner or you're considering potentially buying a new home or selling the current home you're in, then this video is for you. Have you been keeping an eye on the Houston real estate market lately? Share your thoughts in the comments. The Houston Association of Realtors comes out with its monthly press release every single month, and they break down the numbers as to what's happening across the entire city as a whole, so we're going to dig into that report today. Houston home sales were down for an 18th consecutive month in September 2023 as interest rates continued to keep a lot of prospective buyers headed towards either the rental market or them putting their home buying plans on hold. In September, mortgage rates hovered between 7.1 and 7.3% for a 30-year mortgage. Let's get into the numbers as far as the home sales here in Houston. So in September, single-family home sales across the market fell 10.9% year over year, with 6,886 units sold compared to 7,728 in September of last year. Total property sales also fell 9.5%. From 9,443 in September of last year to 8,550 in September of this year. As far as actual dollars and cents, pricing continues to ease after rising to record highs last spring. The September 2023 average price rose a fractional 0.8% to $416,664, while the median fell 2.2% to $333,000. While many people will focus on the year-over-year price, I always like to look at the pre-pandemic pricing as well. September 2023's median price of $333,000 is 36.1% higher than it was in 2019, when our median price was $244,000. Today's average price of $416,000 is 39.1% higher than it was back in 2019 as well. So if you've owned a home for 3 or 4 or way more years than that, you're probably in a good place as far as equity in your current home value today. Are you a homeowner who's seen significant appreciation in your property's value over the past few years? Let me know in the comments. So if you own a home and you're considering potentially listing it for sale, it's sometimes tempting to price it slightly higher than the last few sales that you've seen in the neighborhood. If you're looking to sell it quickly or potentially with multiple offers, I would look into potentially listing it closer to the previously sold properties or maybe slightly below the previously sold properties. With homes sitting on the market a little bit longer, it's not a great strategy to try to push the envelope on price in today's market. When we look at the time period of back to school to the end of the year, basically this time of year is historically slightly slower in Houston because of the holidays and back to school and things like that. So it proves to be a little bit of opportunity for buyers. If you're a buyer in today's market, there may be some opportunity to find a little bit of money off the list price, a potential discount, if you will, or maybe a couple dollars as a seller contribution that you could use towards a rate buy down for a lower interest rate. If you're in the market to buy a home in today's market, do you think that this time of year offers opportunities for favorable deals? Share your thoughts in the comments. Days on market, or the actual time it took to sell a home, increased from 37 days to 45 days last month. This is in line with what we saw as far as the total amount of inventory on the market. The total properties on the market increased very slowly throughout the month. As homes are selling slower and more homes come on the market, these inventory numbers will continue to climb. Total active listings on the market was 39,632 in September of 2023, which was up 13.7% over the same time last year when we had just under 35,000 listings on the market. What's your take on the current inventory levels here in Houston? Do you see this impacting the dynamics of buying or selling? Let me know in the comments. The 39,000 homes that we have on the market today equates to 3.5 months of inventory. This is the greatest amount that we've seen since November of 2019, when it was at 3.6 months of supply. Nationally, today, the country sits at about 3.3 months of inventory. Months of inventory is a relative term. It basically means that if homes continue to sell at the pace they've been selling and no more homes come on the market, we would run out of homes in blank months. For reference, 4 to 6 months supply is generally regarded as a balanced market in which neither the buyer or a seller has an advantage. Do you think that we are approaching that balanced state, or do you think that there's more advantage for a buyer or a seller today? Let me know. Last month in August, we reported that all housing price segments declined except for the luxury segment, which was up 21.3% last month. In September, all price points showed a slight decrease in sales, all the way from under 100K up to the luxury segment at 1 million and above. The 100 to 150K segment decreased by 8.6%, 150 to 250 was down by 8%, 250 to 500 was down by 11.5%, and the 500 to $1 million category was down 9.9%, and then the $1 million and above, the luxury segment, was down 4.5%. If you're curious to know what's happening in your specific neighborhood here in Houston, please don't hesitate to reach out. But thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.